Hi guys, welcome back to Firehammer Videos. You might remember a video I did a few months ago looking at Alclad II's chrome paints. And I mentioned in that video that I went on to use their candy colours specifically for this project here so I can show you how amazing they look. But unfortunately, the results did not turn out as good as what was shown in the promo images for this product. Well, at least for me anyway. I'm not out here to slander Alclad II in any way, shape or form, I'm just here to show you what my results were and how I got to them. And we all know candy colours by now, surely. It's an absolutely fantastic looking technique where you spray your model with a metallic base coat and then with an opaque coloured layer on top so you can sort of see through to that subsurface reflection. When done properly, it looks absolutely incredible. But using these Alclad II candy colours, yeah, they didn't work out so great. So if you remember from my previous video, the way that you get to this technique is first of all getting that metallic base colour down. So we've already done the comparisons of chrome paints, and the best way to get a good solid deep and reflective chrome is to spray it first with a very glossy base paint, and especially a black base paint because that's what's going to give us the reflective surface, and then you spray it with a chrome colour on top. And thanks to Warhammer Imperium, I managed to get my hands on quite a few of these Blade Guard Space Marines. So I started, as I showed in my previous video, by painting all of the models chrome. And if I didn't highlight it enough, you need to go steady here. So very steady with the base coats on the model. So that gloss black, don't try and get it on in one coat, you want 2 or 3 with a good 20 to 30 minutes drying time in between each. And then leave it a day, ideally 2 days, before you switch from that gloss black base coat to the chrome. And with the chrome as well, again, small steady layers. You just want to dust the first coat on, give it 20 minutes, and then apply the second coat. The paint will still be wet between the coats, so each one should then blend into the next because it hasn't fully cured. And before you put anything else on it, again, leave this a good day or two in a nice warm room so that it fully cures before you go on to the next coat. This is a long process. Now when it comes to spraying on these candy layers, it's very much the same thing. You just want a light dusting, then dust again, then dust again. But what's really odd about this, and I didn't expect, is when you spray it on, it actually goes on quite matte and then becomes more glossy as the paint starts to cure. I tried to get a time-lapse video of this drying, but you just can't see it well enough under my camera. What you have done instead is just done a quick photograph showing you a recently primed model and then a model that's been sat around for about 3 hours and has fully cured with a nice glossy finish. Now at first, all of these looked absolutely incredible, but like with any project, I got distracted probably by some new Games Workshop release or other thing that was happening in my life. So these kind of sat to the side for a few months. And when I say few months, it's been over a year from the first part of this video to the bit I'm recording now. I gradually noticed the hue change happening a few months back, and it really put me off the models. So what I decided to do was reach out to Alclad and say, hey guys, here's some photos, these colours have started changing and they've started fading, please can you tell me what I've done wrong so that I can tell other people about it, because the whole point of this was to do a video just with Space Marines so that I can showcase the same type of comparison image that they've done with their car body shells on their website. And the result I got back first was really positive. They said, yeah, leave it with us, I'm actually looking at those shells here and they haven't faded at all. Let me have a quick chat with some other guys in my office and I'll get back to you. But alas, that reply never came. I chased it up once and got a reply of, oh sorry, yep, let me check up on this. But despite several more emails chasing them for an answer, they never spoke to me again. And I'm really disappointed in this because I wanted to bring you a video showing you the best candy colours out there. And I'm sure we can all agree these look great. And if you can imagine the process I was going through here, I spray painted them all blue, I then did all the metallic trim, I also filled in some of the yellow bits manually with another chrome layer and a paintbrush, and then I was going to go through and shade it all with a wash. But unfortunately this blue has become a horrible washed out purple. I mean, I couldn't even get this colour if I tried, so if this is what you're looking for, then yeah, this blue makes the best purple you can possibly buy if you want a really washed out horrible purple. And it's not just the blue that's been affected either. This horrible brown one was actually a deep bottle green that I was going to paint as a candy dark angel. And now it just looks like mud. I mean, some of them are okay. The red still looks good, albeit a bit washed out like the others. The orange and the yellows look okay, but the majority of these paints just changed, and no one's telling me what I've done wrong. I'd really like to correct this in some way, but unfortunately with all the layers of paint that's gone on here, anything I do now will just clog up the details. And because these are enamel based, stripping them is going to be an absolute nightmare. So sorry Alclad, I really wanted to enjoy these, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to give the product range 2 thumbs down. I'd love for somebody to come back and tell me what I've done wrong here, it would be great. But unfortunately at this point, I don't think I misused them in any way. I followed the guides online, colour them silver, spray the candy coat on top. I did not expect them to fade this much. I think I might try again with some other colours like the Tamiya clears, but again, I think all I've got now is £100 worth of wasted models and a load of paints that I've bought that I've got absolutely no use for. So that's all guys, sorry that this is a downer video, but I suppose at least it happened to me and I can share my results so it doesn't happen to you. I absolutely love the idea of candy paints and different types of effects on miniatures, so if you've had better results with these or any other candy style colours, then please drop links down in the comments section below so I can have a look. If you've got any guides I can follow, I'd like to follow them and we can share them with the rest of the community. Unfortunately, this is one that I need to say goodbye to. But on the positive side, the chrome colour they do is absolutely fantastic. So anyway, as I'm saying my goodbyes, I'll say goodbye to you and thanks for watching. Please say thanks to our patrons who are up on the screen right now. Until I see you guys next time, Fohammer out.